like I have to go nowhere. If someone ever asks me, I can never say where I will be. And people say that someday I will lose my mind. They're always wondering why is a waste of time. I am trying to figure why in my heart I still feel fire. Anything that has been done to fix it, or why it takes so long, 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 so long. Feel the light, oh it shines so bright, let it shine. Feel the light, oh it shines so bright, let it shine. Peace of mind is ruled by fear. We almost found the elixir. And people say that someday you will lose your mind. They're always wondering why is a waste of time. You don't have to figure why in your heart you still feel fire. To forget things that now are gone. You don't know, but it won't take so long. 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 So long. Feel the light, oh it shines so bright, let it shine. Feel the light, oh it shines so bright, let it shine. There is something in the air, like I have to go nowhere. If someone ever asks me, I can never say where I will be. And people say that someday I will lose my mind. They're always wondering why is a waste of time. I am trying to figure why in my heart I still feel fire. Anything that has been done to fix it, or why it takes so long, 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 so long. Feel the light, oh it shines so bright, let it shine. Feel the light, oh it shines so bright, let it shine. Peace of mind is ruled by fear. We almost found the elixir. And people say that someday you will lose your
And my microphone's doing some crazy things, so we need to fix this. Okay, for the sake of waiting for this to be updated, we're back to just standard microphone. Turning sonar on. Is there a problem with it? Or is it not working? That's not very good, is it? Alright, maybe we exit it completely and reopen it. Bear with me while I get this working. What a nightmare. What an absolute nightmare. What a pickle. What a pickle. Is there an update? Check for updates. You're on the latest version. Doesn't turn on. Do I need to revert back to Windows 10? Hello, last name. I don't know how bad this microphone is as it is. Maybe I'm gonna add a filter to it. Noise gate. How is that? Does that work okay? Maybe I just leave this on like this. You hear me fine? Okay. I don't know what I've done on my audio stuff. You don't see the game. Oh yeah, you won't see the game playing. It is paused for sure at the moment. But we don't have audio either. I'm having some issues. There we go. Alright, I can fix the issues another time. That's it. That's working for now. That's good. That's fine. We can leave it as is. Happy days. We have audio again. That to me is okay, as far as I can tell.
But there can be no explanation, and there shouldn't be one. The unanswered mystery is what stays with us the longest.
Have you seen much of this game, last name?
In the end. My name is Alan Wake. I'm a writer. I've always had a vivid imagination, but this dream unsettled me. It was wild and dark and weird, even by my standards.
A few years ago, okay.
So yes, it began with a dream.
Alright.
Following a typical nightmare pattern, I was late, desperately trying
I've never
to reach
seen
my destination,
nor
a
played
lighthouse.
it,
For some
so I'm
urgent
entirely
reason, I
blind
couldn't
to it.
remember. I've
Entirely.
been driving too fast down a coastal road to get there.
Oh dear.
I'd seen the hitchhiker too late.
Oh dearie dear. I don't believe he wanted to do that.
He was dead. I was convinced they'd put me in jail and I would never see Alice again. Suddenly, his body was gone. I was in shock from the crash. I could hardly stand my feet.
That one. Plug the controller in so it charges. It had like no battery. Yeah, it's charging, cool. Okay. Nope, that one. Can we run backwards?
I had to go to the lighthouse. I knew there was something important waiting for me there.
Alan Wake.
I was certain I had just driven from this direction, but now the road was blocked.
Okay. So you take full damage, and you can die jumping off the side. Just to confirm, it's possible to die immediately in this game.
I had to go to the lighthouse. I knew there was something important waiting for me there.
Okay. Well, that's not too far to get to. Raincoat Point Lighthouse.
The bridge had collapsed. I'd have to find another way to the lighthouse.
Got a collectible. Okay. Cool. Already finding collectibles, 1 of 100. More Alan Wake stuff going on. Is that the body? Is it going to get in the car and drive off? Whoa!
You don't even recognize me, do you, Ryder? You think you're God? You think you can just make up stuff? Play with people's lives and kill them if you think it adds to the drama? You're in this story now, and I'll make you suffer.
Are we supposed to just run or what?
There would be a single readable sentence in your books if it wasn't for
Anything to grab down here?
never publish another one of those shitty stories. Because
No.
I'm gonna kill you. It's not like your
Was he gonna
stories are
attack
any
me or not?
good. Not like they have any artistic merit. You're a lousy writer. Cheap thrills and pretentious shit. That's all you're good for. Just
Yeah, come at
look
me, bro.
Look at your work.
Run. Ah! Where is he attacking me from? I think he is. Okay, whatever. What happens if we scan that QR code? We'll try it. It's a YouTube link.
What felt like years. Outside reality. What we count as real. I wrote to find a way out. I wrote to master this place. To learn its secrets. Use that knowledge to rewrite my reality. Once upon a time, I had written hard-boiled crime books set in New York City. Till I was sick of it. The Alex Casey books. A detective solving cases of murder, corruption and madness in the dark city. This place tapped into my unconscious mind. Drew from there. Twisting what it stole into a nightmare that took shape around me. A mystery. A detective story. I needed a detective to guide me. Echoes of Casey haunted me.
Cool. That was the QR code, by the way. I wonder if that guy comes back. Yeah, he does. Dodge.
You can't stop me!
I realized
Cool.
that the hitchhiker was a character from the story I'd been working on.
Oh, okay. Nice switch
How
there.
does it feel to die by the hands of your own creation?
I guess we just have to run. I'm looking around for collectibles, but I get the feeling there won't be any.
This way, this way! Hurry!
Who are you?
It's me! I'm Stuart, remember? Quickly, get inside! There's no time to lose! It's coming! Inside now!
Oh. Did we trap him outside with it?
Oh no!
No, we need the gun.
Stop! No! Damn it, die! No! No! No!
I was trapped. There was no way out. The cabin was a death trap. I had to get out.
Okay, we'll go out here. I don't understand. Okay, now I'm allowed to leave.
You are hurt. You should go into the light. You are only safe there.
Alright, go into the safe haven, I see. So I heal in the light.
Well done. I have something important to tell you. It goes like this. For he did not know that beyond the lake he called home lies a deeper, darker ocean green, where waves are both wilder and more serene. To its ports I've been. To its ports I've been. Do you understand?
No.
Follow my light.
No. What?
To teach you, the darkness is dangerous. It's sleeping now. When it feels you coming, it will wake up. There's no time. I can only show you the most important thing. The hitchhiker has been taken over by the dark presence. You can't hurt him now. The darkness protects him from all harm. Only light can drive the darkness away and make him vulnerable again. Here, take the light. Turn the flashlight toward him and burn the darkness away.
Oh, we have to get closer to
Did.
it.
Now the darkness no longer protects him, but it's still inside, controlling him. He can't be saved. He's still a threat. He is still your enemy. Here, take the gun. Pick up the revolver.
Right, I'm doing it.
Good. You've done well. Remember what I've taught you. That is all. I will give you back your dream now.
The dream.
In the nightmare, a terrible darkness was taking over the world. The lighthouse was the last safe place on Earth.
On the whole of Earth. Okay. Do we do bonus damage to heads or? Oh shit, there's more than one. Alrighty. Hey Bobby. You missed like 15 minutes maximum, 10 minutes maybe. Not a lot. Not a lot.
Just like
That wasn't really what I wanted to do. But I'll take it. And the battery recharges itself, okay.
I can keep this up.
assume I just have to keep running forward. Any collectible in here? I'm dying. Look at it! Run, Alan!
He's here. Alan, wake up. Shh, baby. Just another nightmare. Everything's fine. You dozed off.
Right. Anything more than dozed off would be news for everyone.
Cheer up, handsome. We're here.
Here is in on our holiday home. On an island that happens to have a lighthouse. If there's a lighthouse here, the town's fucked. I updated to Windows 11 today, and my Logitech stuff stopped working. Sign, don't update.
Let's act like we're on vacation. Go stand next to that old gentleman there. I want a shot of you with the town in the background.
I want a shot of you with the town
I'll
in the
even
back.
give you a
Okay,
title
let me
for
go
the shot.
find my
A city boy,
collectibles first.
Moments before he got eaten by a bear.
Pose for Alice. Alice? Alice? Who the?
Hi. Hello there. You picked a good time to visit our town. Deerfest is just 2 weeks away. Deerfest, huh? Did you hear that, honey?
Yeah, I might have to.
You have a lovely wife. If you don't mind me saying. I'm Pat Maine, by the way. Nice to meet you.
Yeah, I'm Alan Wake.
I won't pretend I don't recognize a famous writer such as yourself, Mr. Wake. A pleasure. I'm an avid reader myself. I hope this isn't.
It's got a similar look to him
presumptuous of
about
me, but
him as well,
I'm
like
the night host at the local
maybe more of
radio
a
station. Any chance
homeless
to get an interview?
kind of
Look,
dressed up vibe in
Mr.
comparison.
Maine, I'm on vacation. In fact, I'd appreciate it if we could keep my being here just between the two of us. I'm sure you understand.
Fair enough. You can trust me to be this way. Not a hard man to track down if you change your mind, though. I hope you two have a lovely holiday.
Very nice. I got a couple of really good ones. And I see you made a friend. That's cute.
Right. Yeah?
Hey, bestseller, how's my favorite writer? Are you there yet?
Barry. Yeah, we just got it.
Are the locals giving you trouble? Just say the word and I'll hop on a plane and come make sure that you're left alone, Al.
No, Barry, we're fine.
Great, great. Just want to make sure you can relax and recharge. So, how is the place? Has it gotten your creative juices flowing?
Barry, we're just settling in.
Okay, Al. I'll call back later to make sure you're doing okay. And you call me if there's a problem, okay? Okay. I'm just looking out for you, buddy. Talk to you later.
I love you too, Barry.
You know he's going to be calling you every 5 minutes.
There's a lot of this in
Barry
this
is
game, isn't
Barry.
there?
I can always turn off the phone.
What did I tell you?
Text message from Barry. He says hi to you too.
Alan, we're here. Come on, let's get back to the car.
Which one's ours? This one? Or this one? Is this ours? No.
We need to stop at the local diner to get the cabin key from the landlord, a Mr. Carl Stuckey. He's waiting for us. I'll go fill her up while you get the key. I'll pick you up here in, say, 15 minutes.
Sure.
Alan, thank you for coming here with me.
I love you too. Go on. I'll promise to behave. I'd forgotten there were still places like this. Towns where everybody knew everybody.
Welcome to the Oh Dear Diner.
Hi, I was wondering if you could help me. I'm looking for...
Mr. Wake, Alan Wake. Oh, God, I am your biggest fan. I know people say that all the time, but I really am.
I'm glad to hear that.
Rose.
Rose, I'm looking for Mr. Stuckey. Carl Stuckey?
Carl? Oh, of course, Mr. Wake. He must have gone to visit the restroom. He'll be back in a moment. I can't
Okay.
believe it. I've got all of your books. I got the cutout from the bookstore when they took it out of the window.
And you keep it here. Well, okay. Good for you. Right. So much for a quiet vacation.
Try the coffee. Just don't blame me when you fall in love, 'cause it'll break your heart when you have to leave.
Rusty here is no longer human. Nothing but black coffee under a thin layer of skin.
Yeah, that makes two of us.
Alright, give us a coffee then.
Are
Put
you
it on the
Mr.
counter.
Wake? I can't believe it. I'm having a conversation with Alan Wake.
Huh. Staying long? Depends how good looking she is.
Are you on your own?
Do
Or
me a
is
Oh,
favor,
goodness.
Sonny.
Oh
I could
goodness.
really use a tune right now. Coconut, number 6 in the jukebox. I'd do it myself, but both of my legs have gone to sleep. Bad circulation. Yeah.
Are you serious? Coconut again? You disgust me. Call yourself a rocker. Unbelievable. Ha!
It does
Is it
that.
playing?
Get stuck. Yeah. You need to give it a good solid whack. You put the lime in the coconut, drink them both up. Now that's what I'm talking about, yes!
This is it. I've died and gone to hell.
Put the lime in the coconut. I hear it just. What are you doing?
Go in there, young man. You can hurt yourself in the dark.
I think I can handle it, ma'am.
Turn the
I
light
didn't
on
want to
then.
wait.
You don't wanna
I wanted
die,
to find
do you?
Stuckey, to get the key and get out as soon as possible. The waitress was giving me a headache. Overeager fans always did.
Come in!
Hello? Mr. Stuckey?
Is he Stuckey?
Carl couldn't make it. Unfortunately, he was taken ill. But I have the key for you and instructions on how to get to the lake.
Okay.
I wish you a good stay in my cabin. I'll come by later to check how you've settled in. And to meet your wife. I insist.
Thanks.
What the fuck? But still, can I go pee pee?
Cauldron Lake is a special place. Very inspiring.
Oh, she looks a lot less ominous now that there's no like cutscene going on. She just looks stupid now. Okay.
You got lucky this time, young man. You can hurt yourself in the dark. This really
You
ought to
should
be
probably
fixed.
just
And then I
go
must
home.
remind Sarah to change the lights at the station. It's been too long already.
Put the lime in the coconut, lime in the coconut, yeah, yeah, the lime in the coconut, coconut lime.
Splendid, splendid!
The Andersons, they're, local musicians. We're waiting for Dr. Hartman to come pick them up. They wandered off from his clinic at the Cauldron Lake Lodge.
Beep beep.
Bye, Mr. Wake.
Be
Mission
wanna
accomplished.
be
The key and the directions.
My hero. I got some flashlights, just in case.
Hey, wait! Mrs. Wake! Your keys!
That diner was a real nut house.
Can you believe this place? This would make a wonderful setting for a book.
We're supposed to be on vacation, Alice. I'll figure it out when we get back home. Okay?
Okay, we can talk about this later.
Batman here on KBFF.
I didn't want to talk about it. I wanted to bury my head in sand.
Here's another one of my favorites to go with it.
Once upon a time, I was a successful writer, but that was a long time ago. I hadn't been able to write a word in 2 years, not since my last book.
And now the weather. It's gonna be a clear night, so you folks in the big city might want to look up every once in a while. See those stars winking down at you? It gets pretty dark out here, but they'll light your way.
Wow. It's gorgeous, Alan.
It's something, all right. Don't worry, honey. I'll get you inside safe and sound before it gets dark. And I've got the flashlight.
I know. I'm okay.
Alice had a phobia. The fear of darkness. I wanted to make sure we were inside with the lights on before sunset.
Okay, but I'm always interested in walking backwards and seeing what's backwards. But it's probably going to send us this way later in the game, right? I mean, no need for me to run all this way now. We have like a map? We don't have a map. There's some statistics. What are the statistics? Kills, birds, signs. Right, so we got 3 out of 100 thermoses. But there's also 106 manuscripts to find. Jeebus. Probably shouldn't be running backwards. Wonder if it's going to tell me off in a minute. Maybe it's like some kind of hidden secret gun up here. Nope. Just a,
The cabin obviously got its name from the shape of the island. It looked like a giant bird leg. Alice had mentioned that the lake was a caldera. There was a dormant volcano under it.
Right. And that's what you wanted to stay at? A dormant volcano? Probably not my choice of places to stay, but fine. Shit, gonna go boom anytime. To crows. I should probably just follow the pathway for the moment, shouldn't I? Have a look around the garden, check it out. There's a underbit there. Might need to do something down there later. Good old look around. See what we got. So we know how to navigate our way out of a scenario when it happens. Time. What do we got down here? We got like special plants or something? Not like some Resident Evil rip up the herbs and use them kind of thing going on. Kind of stuff.
An old generator had been connected to the power cable.
Running.
The lights are on. Good work, honey. I'll freshen up a bit and start settling in.
Okay.
All right.
I'll look around a bit.
Sure thing. Have fun.
There's not much to look around for, but yes. Why not?
It was a beautiful place. I told myself I could rest here, sleep here, and forget about my work. I thought we could be happy here.
Right. So from what I understand, this isn't that big of a...
Alice had told me about Cauldron Lake Lodge. The old building used to be a hotel, but these days it was no longer open to the public.
I understand this isn't a very long game. But we'll see how long it takes us, but I've been told it's not going to take us too long. Down here... Mind you, with me playing it, it could take forever. Do you like to look around?
Alice? Honey? A shoebox filled with books by Thomas Zane sat on the shelf. I'd never heard of him before.
Have a coffee thermos. Another one.
The Deerfest guests have already started to arrive. Just ran into one on the ferry. Famous artist.
The old door had played a trick on me. Alice wouldn't have come out in the
Now
dark.
let's go to the phones. Caller, you're on KBF-FM.
Hi, Pat. It's Rose.
Why, hello, Rose. What's on your mind?
I know who that famous artist was. It was Alan Wake, wasn't it? He's my favorite writer.
Well, Rose, I
just saw him at the diner. Oh, I am so
Well, everyone knows that we're here now,
I'm
then.
sure he's glad to be here, too. Well, folks, I guess the secret's out. This is Pat Maine on KBF-FM. And now, some music.
Great. So much for keeping a low profile.
We turn it off. Okay.
Alan, I'm upstairs. I have a surprise for you.
Oh, coming! Coming! I'm coming! Hold on! Hold on! Hold! Are you in this room? While we were?
Alice? What is this?
I guess I have a small confession to make.
Woo!
I thought maybe you could write here that a change of scenery would get you back.
Very nice!
Everyone
Hey, just hear me out. There's a local doctor, Dr. Hartman. I read a book of his. He has a private clinic here. He specializes in helping artists.
So now you want to get me committed?
No, it's not like that. That's not... Alan? Alan?
Just don't. I don't want to hear it. God damn it, Alice.
Whoa, dude's got some
I knew she
issues.
wouldn't follow me in the dark. I needed some time alone to think things through. Damn it. Alice?
Alice? Alice!
The cabin had gone dark. All the lights were out.
Alice? Alice?
Oh, what the fuck?
Oh no!
Keep going, Alan.
Wake up.
Alice?
What's
Waking
going
up in
on?
a crashed car felt like I had woken from one nightmare and entered another. I couldn't remember how I got there. All I knew was that something terrible had happened to Alice.
Alice?
The phone was dead. I'd have to find help on foot.
What is going on here? Right.
Among Alice's
Okay.
things was a book, The Creator's Dilemma, by a Dr. Emil Hartman. Seeing the book brought back my fight with Alice. I didn't like it, and I didn't like the guy's smug face on the cover either. The gas station was my best bet. They'd have a phone I could use. It looked like a long hike through the forest to get there.
Did, didn't it? Well, I guess that's the only way, so... That might be our car gone. Thing jumping down there is death. Do it. Oh, it's just a shiny bit of rock. Okay.
Hello?
I thought maybe I'd find a collectible there, but no.
Hello? Is someone there?
Hey Annie, how are you? You doing well?
The loose sheets of paper were pages from a manuscript entitled Departure. That was the name I planned to use for the next novel I had never gotten started. I was named the author. I hadn't written it. I couldn't remember writing it. In the scene on the page, the hero was attacked by an axe murderer in the woods at night.
Well, is there one like okay as far as that goes for being at the ER? No collectible. Yeah.
Anybody there? Please, I've been in an accident.
Dehydrated. Well, that sucks. Yeah, definitely get yourself seen to and checked and make sure that you're doing alright. How does that work? Do they give you like a bill for it, or? Do you guys have running tap water that you can drink as well, by the way? I don't know whether that's like something you get or not. Do you have to have bottled water?
The lights up ahead were a good sign. Maybe I wouldn't have to hike all the way down to the gas station
I
to
don't know
find
if
a
such a
phone.
bright light is a good sign. Yes. Bottled. They give you a saline drum? What is it? Do you have? Are you having problems retaining water? You think? You just think it's been one of those scenarios? Sorry, tell me to butt out, of course. At any point. Hey, there's a dude over there.
Please, I've been in an accident.
Yeah, you can see him. Doesn't stay down. Ah, okay. There's no chance you're up the duff, is there?
Hey!
Not similar to any kind of
Hey, you!
morning sickness that you've had before.
There's been an accident. I need help. Listen, I need to.
Premium cabins for rent in
Oh,
hell.
no.
Carl Stuckey. Pleased to meet you. Non-refundable reservation deposit required. Fair and square.
What the fuck?
Fair and square.
He said all that and then ran off. I don't know what I'm supposed to make of that. Oh, there's a thermos there. We'll go and get it. You don't know what from though. Interesting. Well, I hope that this sorts it for you. How peculiar. How very peculiar.
It's the latest thing! Two birds? Incontestably proven! Help!
I had to
And
figure a way
I'm
out.
assuming that not
Any
being
second
pregnant is
now,
a good
and
thing
Stuckey
for
would
sure.
be knocking on the door with his axe like
You won't
Nicholson in
be,
The Shining.
What a nightmare. What a nightmare. My wife hasn't been too well today. She spent most of the day asleep. Like, genuinely, most of the day she spent asleep. I took her up lunch.
I wasn't about to open the door, as long as I was liable to catch an axe with my forehead.
I ended up cooking the dinner as well.
Your trying walking. It's the latest thing.
Yes.
Bright Falls Sheriff Station. How may I?
Hello? Hello?
Oh dear. Why would she say that? Oh no. Well, there goes the neighborhood. Oh shit. Why the...
My head pounded with a concussion. I'd never fired a gun outside a shooting range, and now I just killed someone. Or something. There were
Oh
no
shit, I didn't mean
bodies.
to do that.
They just disappeared. If I was dreaming, it felt real enough to make me sick.
That's like... Okay. Whoa, 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 whoa! Oh, that's electric. How long you gotta wait around, do you know? Like, have they done like the initial like tests and stuff to see if they can set you up? We have to wait around until you know, someone assesses us and they send us to another waiting room. An absolute nightmare.
Eerie hand-painted graffiti was revealed by my flashlight. Someone had hidden a chest of supplies near it.
Oh, we got it, so that's fine. Oh, we turned that off, didn't we? We need to turn this back on. Now we can walk across this anyway.
The dark forest was the last place I wanted to go, but I had no choice. I had to get to the gas station.
Did you play this, Annie? Feels like a game maybe you would have played.
It's rabbit season.
Did he come from up here? Oh, which must mean there's something up there, mate. But it must mean there's some kind of collectible grab, right? Are you not streaming recently? No time for that at the moment. Oh, I thought we had a cutscene coming.
What the hell was that?
Oh, what was that? Bit weird.
When I saw the river below, something uncoiled itself inside my head. I realized that I'd have to find a way.
Fuck's sake. We'll try that again.
What the hell was that? When I saw the river below, something uncoiled itself inside my head. I realized that I'd have to find a way across.
It's such a horrible angle! I really dislike the angle. I wonder if there's anything up here that's worth having. Wait, why let us run all the way to the end? Aha, there. Got it. Always there's got to be something. No reason to let us run all the way to the end if there isn't. Got a box of stuff. Look at it. Oh, it's not a box of stuff, it's just a manuscript page. Okay. Did you collect the collectibles last time? Was there any benefit from doing so? No! 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 Hey, it slides me off. There's no way to save yourself. It slides you off.
What the hell was that?
It was a real pain.
When I saw the river below, something uncoiled itself inside my head. I realized that I'd have to find a way across. I didn't even want to look at the water.
Wonder if I have to pick up the manuscript again. I have to pick up the thermos and the manuscript. Okay, so if you die, you have to repeat all of your pickup stuff. That's good to know. In other games, it saves it, and you don't have to go and do that again. How do I see my energy? I just have to assume by how much it's huffing and puffing.
Stucky was still out there, in the dark, stalking me.
Something on the floor there. Oh, or not. Kept going. Whoa! Boom, boom. I think we can just climb on up. See it at your own risk. There's like yellow stuff. Ah, the arrows, okay.
The staircase was broken. I had to make my way up some other way.
Yeah. Right, so I think we were supposed to go that way, but obviously there was arrows pointing this way earlier, so I think if we go back, can we get on top of here? No. If we go that way, I think we're going to find something. There's arrows pointing over here. It could be that we find our demise. That wouldn't be very fun. Ah. Ladder. There'll be something up here.
Taken. They're taken.
Taken are filled with darkness. There. Okay, we got batteries, we got more flare gun stuff. Well, we're absolutely killing it. Missing pages. So we could read these. Let's see. There's 1, 2, 3. Find this page in nightmare difficulty. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right, okay. So you do have to play it in nightmare then to get some of the bits and bobs. Can't climb up that.
There was no power. There was bound to be a generator somewhere at the logging site. I couldn't stay here. There had to be a way to get up there.
True.
With all this forestry equipment around, there had to be something I could use to reach the top.
There is. Perfect. Look around here. There's something in there that we can grab. Manuscript page. Nice. Shot. Only 2 shots though. Move this in line and then we're good to run across there, I believe. How do we get up there then? Climb up here, somewhere there. Oh, there's another one. Oh, there's a few. Okay. Nice, another checkpoint. We got them. Be something worth picking up over here. Let's go and look in the house.
Well, I was just outside for a breath of fresh air, and what a night. I know most of you are probably in your beds by now, but if you're still up and around, take a moment. Step outside for a spell and breathe in deep. The weather is absolutely still. The sky is crystal clear. It's like the forest is quietly breathing along with you. To listeners, now I'm a night owl, and it's on nights like this I wish I wasn't cooped up in the studio. Makes an old man like me wish I could just roam wild. But here I am, and it would keep you company all night long if I weren't. It looks like I'm not the only one staying up late. Caller, you're on the air.
Hey, Pat, it's Maurice Horton.
Hello, Maurice. What are you up to?
Well, I was just taking Toby on his walkies.
Oh, isn't it beautiful out there?
Sure, but Pat, the reason I called is that Toby heard something rustled in the undergrowth and took off after it, and I couldn't find it.
Probably a rabbit.
Sure. Toby loves rabbits.
Well, sure.
Anyway, I figured that, if anyone runs into Toby, they could grab him. My number's on his collar.
And Toby's a
All right.
friendly dog?
Toby loves people. Usually he comes back, but we were pretty far from home, and it sounds like he went pretty wild there. Great dog, but he's just too dumb for his own good.
Well, Maurice, it's out there now. Hope Toby comes home soon.
Yeah, thanks.
You have a good night now.
I can read these. What can I read? The colours. Can I pick up this shovel? No. Yes, sorry, yeah, I can read the manuscripts. If I go here, I can go...
Departure by Alan Wake. The man turned to face me. His face was covered in shadows. It was hard to make him out in the darkness of the forest that surrounded us, but the axe he lifted was plain to see. It glistened with the blood of his victim. He grinned madly. The shadows were alive, distorting his features. It was a scene from a nightmare, but I was awake.
But it doesn't let you go on to the next page. You have to come back and pick the next page.
The Taken stood before me. It was impossible to focus on it, as if it stood in a blind spot caused by a brain tumor and eye disease. It was bleeding shadows like ink underwater, like a cloud of blood from a shark bite. I was terrified. I squeezed the flashlight like my life depended on it, willing it to stop coming any closer. Suddenly something gave, and the light seemed to shine brighter.
But obviously it's not going to be in order because we don't have them all yet. I think we're going to find his dog at some point.
I heard them before I saw them, swooping down from the sky and screeching as they came. I spun around just as the cloud was upon me. For an instant, I stared into 100 dead eyes, black pearls glittering in the darkness. I raised the flashlight and the swarm exploded like fireworks. Feathers burned, turned into ash. I couldn't hear my scream above theirs. At first, I kept finding the pages as if by accident. The book I couldn't remember was either a terrible and true prophecy or an act of creation that had rewritten the world. I began to hunt the pages feverishly, for they held the answer to the mystery. With it, I could save myself. With it, I could save Alice.
But we have these down here. But I don't want to read them yet because we haven't got to them, right? I want to read it in order, surely. But then we may not ever find them.
The gas
Which
station
makes
was
reading
closer
them in
now.
order
Its light
harder.
welcoming in the darkness.
Paul makes the best dogs in the state. Belly Burster is the best with no coat. Monster Dog is second best. The famous dog is...
That's not the right weapon. Oh, the page. Whoa, whoa, whoa! On that page. Was it all the way up here? Like, what else is up here? Nothing? Why is it letting me up here? Do I have to go back down? Alright, so 20 is the maximum for batteries, I think. I'll go back down and see if I can find some more pages. What page did we get?
I stepped
TV in
into
the gas station.
station's garage. It was dark and quiet. The place was a mess. It looked like someone trashed the place or that there'd been some kind of fight. Light spilled into the room through an open door at the back, and I made my way toward it. Without any warning, I was blinded by a bright light. An old portable TV on the shelf had come alive by itself. Impossibly, I could see myself on the screen, talking like a madman.
But we didn't do that yet. Oh, we got two on me. No! I can't get away! I couldn't run away from them because there was things trapping me either side. Oh. Well, that sucked ass. I guess we go back down. I don't know, do we go back down there or not? Like... Yeah, we can't get back up if we jump down there, can we? But I don't think we want to go down there yet. I think we want to go this way. I think running back down, try and find other things is the right thing. Oh, what? Let's see if we can spawn this dude. No, the same dude as last time. Ah, I can't dodge. There's no like no like marker to say you're being attacked, you know? So you don't know when to dodge. It's on me entirely. But what do? Just spin on the spot until I find the dodge? Or what? This is where we get one person to us. Yeah, we're winning. I want them to attack me. I can't fucking see them. Alright. We get some protection. I don't think we need the protection anymore though, do we? No. Did I die? I think we can just go on up now, can't we? Yeah. We're going to be attacked by those same guys. Any moment now, maybe? There's no way we get away. No, I didn't think we get away with it. No, come on. Okay. I could do with the checkpoint now, couldn't I? Knowing that I popped the checkpoint before I got to the... Whoa. There. Well, I guess we can use the flare gun for a bit then, can't we? We've got quite a bit of ammo for that. Something weird about to happen. As much as I think it's a waste to use it, I also don't want to be in this position where I get to the end of the mission and it takes away all my ammo and stuff that I found, and I never got to use it, you know? And I get in that position frequently in games because I save all the ammunition for the good guns and I try to make the hard shit work for no reason other than to satisfy my own weird need to not use stuff. Wake lies to the sheriff.
She asked. The sheriff looked at me suspiciously. The early morning light flooded through the office windows. I would probably never have gotten out of the woods alive without her help, but I couldn't tell her the truth of what I'd faced the previous night. She'd think I was lying or crazy. She'd lock me up, and she wouldn't help me find Alice.
No, she really wouldn't help you find Alice. I don't think anyone's going to help you find Alice at this point. But let's go into this here little house. This is a good place to get everything that we ever wanted.
Science. It bestows immortality on those who advance it to elevate all of mankind. Newton, Einstein, Sagan, princes among men. But the price for such a legacy is steep indeed. In Night Springs. Tonight's episode, a quantum suicide. If our lives are already written, it would take a courageous man to change the script. Having called a press conference, Dr. Barclay Colvin is about to demonstrate that very courage.
Ladies and gentlemen of the press, I am Dr. Barclay Colvin, and I'm glad so many of you could join me here at the Moorcock Institute. Tonight, I'm going to give a practical demonstration of the many worlds interpretation. As you can see, this is a loaded 9mm pistol. It shall be part of a thought experiment. And now, a real experiment, known as a quantum suicide.
Did he say suicide? Is that a real gun? He's kidding, right?
Please, stay calm. There is no risk. Observe what occurs when I place the weapon against my own forehead. Now, you might think this round is merely a dud. Not so. Observe the flower pot. And yet, I myself cannot be harmed with this gun. With each pull of the trigger, two new realities branch off. One in which the weapon didn't fire, and one where it did. With my machine here, I have ensured that this reality is always the former. I have bestowed upon myself quantum immortality. Under no circumstances can this gun kill me.
So wait. What you're saying is that every time you pull the trigger, in another reality, you die?
Yes, of course, but that's completely trivial. There's an infinite number of things that could happen at any moment, and they always do happen somewhere. The point is, this one thing did not happen here.
You're insane, Colvin.
Insane? Insane? Hey, was this thing supposed to be plugged in? I stumbled on it.
You fools! Gaze upon quantum immortality.
Poor Dr. Colvin, felled by his own hubris or the ignorance of the masses. Perhaps he should have left the crate unopened, the decaying atom unobserved. Curiosity often kills the cat. Night Springs.
Oh dear. Dude set himself up to die there, didn't he? Cool. Anyway, after watching all that, it's time to open the door and move on. How are we getting any of that stuff to come back out? Some kind of boss? It was a full restart, so I would assume so. Yep.
Stucky's body vanished, leaving behind only a lifetime of nightmares to come. Assuming I'd reach the lights at the gas station alive.
Everything lights up when you kill them. I like that. A lot nicer to see what's going on. We're looking for a thermos. Gonna be a thermos somewhere. Be sure of it. Or I'm wrong. Nope, there it is. Do we want to run on yet, or is there something else to find? Hello? Collectible? think this missing page, but we opened a page just before we got in. I don't think there's another page here. If there is, my bad. Do I have to like shoot it? Oh, here. Pages are pretty easy to see when you can, you know, when they're there.
I recognized the parade float I had seen in Bright Falls when I first arrived with Alice.
Excellent. Very dark game, isn't it?
After the insanity I had just experienced in the darkness, the lights of the gas station felt comforting. At least for a moment, the sane world reasserted itself.
Yeah, at least for a moment.
Stucky spat on the garage floor and tried to shake the cobwebs from his head. Ever since the couple never showed to pick up the keys, things had been fuzzy. Something, a feeling caught his attention. Stucky looked up and stared as his brain tried in vain to process the horror before him. He stumbled back, knocking over a can of oil. A black pool spread across the floor while he struggled for a brief moment, then let go as the unrelenting darkness engulfed him. Rose knew she had been gushing, but right now, she didn't care. As far as she was concerned, her brief meeting with Alan Wake was literally the high point of her life. She watched as he got in the car with his wife. She was pretty, confident, at ease with Wake. Not like Rose. They were perfect for each other. She'd have given anything to be called their friend. Barry Wheeler was bouncing off the walls. He jumped on a plane after his calls were ignored by both Al and Alice for several days. It could mean that they were both on a second honeymoon, but Barry didn't buy it. Al had been way too unstable for that, not sleeping, messed up. Barry had years of experience dealing with Alan Wake, and he couldn't ignore it. Something was wrong.
And the rest we can only get in Nightmare, which is a huge shame.
The Deer Fest had been 2 weeks away when we arrived. If the day count on the banner was right, I was missing a whole week between the night we got here and now. I had to get inside the gas station to find a phone to call for help. The garage was a mess. It looked like someone had trashed the place, or that there'd been some kind of fight.
All right. I'll keep writing. Outside, there's only darkness. Outside the cabin, outside the story, there's only darkness. I can feel her presence in the dark. Just now, I could smell her perfume.
That's us.
I'll reach her. I'll fix it up. I'll bring her back. The story will come true. If I stop, she's lost.
I don't believe this. It'd been me on the TV, talking crazy. Was I losing my mind?
'68th Annual Deer Fest, September 15th to 18th. Games and activities, raffle tickets, fishing competition, pie contest, and surprise competitions. Live music. For the children, there'll be Bucktooth Charlie afternoons and Montgomery the Mystic's Amazing Phantasmagoria evenings. Don't miss Legendary Deer Fest Parade.
Bright Falls Sheriff Station.
Thank God, Sheriff.
Sheriff Sarah Breaker. You are...
I'm Alan Wake, but listen. I was in a car crash. My wife, Alice, she's missing.
Calm down, Mr. Wake.
We were staying in a cabin on the island, on Cauldron Lake.
There's no island on Cauldron Lake, not since the big eruption in the 70s.
Please, I can take you there, okay?
You look like you've taken a pretty bad knock to the head. Are you okay?
Listen.
We'll figure this out. Please get in the car. We'll swing by the lake and then we'll go to the station, okay? Mr. Wake, have you seen Stucky, the guy who owns this place?
I realized I couldn't tell her what had happened in the forest. She wouldn't have believed me. And then she wouldn't have helped me with Alice.
Have I seen Stucky? Yeah, but no one else will. Knows something's wrong. You're doing it wrong.
Previously on Alan Wake.
What do you mean previously?
I came to Bright Falls with my wife, Alice.
Thank you for coming here with me. I
You
thought
are.
maybe you could write here.
How's your weekend looking? You got lots going on.
Alice.
Now, she's missing.
Alice? Alice?
I woke up behind the wheel of a crashed car.
Yeah.
I'm missing a week. I was attacked by shadowy men straight from a nightmare.
Karaoke.
The sheriff took me to the lake Alice and I had stayed at.
What have you got karaoke going
But
on
the
for?
cabin had
For the
disappeared.
stream? For me, I have, so, oh, is it doing some kind of cutscene? Sorry, doing some kind of cutscene. Tomorrow, my kids have a clay modelling thing that I got to take them to. And Sunday, my son has a Spitfire model building thing that I'm taking him to. Other than that, I don't think there's much going on. My wife's not very well at the moment.
I'm home.
Back here, sweetie.
So, yeah, it's kind of a chill weekend, really. I got to do some editing tomorrow. I started playing... Grandidius, you might like it, actually. It's called Nobody Saves the World. And it's a very chill game. I think it's on PC. But it's definitely on Switch and PlayStation. Check it. It should be on PC as well. I can't imagine it isn't. But it's called Nobody Saves the World, and it's a lot of fun. You play a little dude. You got that on your Humble? Okay, it's quality. I've been playing it with my son on YouTube. And it's good. I'm enjoying it a lot. And I got to do some more recording tomorrow. Well, over the weekend. But if you wanted to have a little bit of a look, there is that there as well. But that's a good little look at how it starts and what's going on in it. But it's just really good fun. It's just chill. The story's pretty fun. There's no serious behind it. So yeah, I got to do a little bit of editing and put the second part up, and do a little bit more recording with him. He wanted to start doing some more YouTube, and he did have his own YouTube, but it's hassle trying to split things between mine and his. I said, oh, we'll just put this series on mine. But I think maybe I'll teach him to do some editing as well. You going to be playing some games this weekend? Good night, Bobby. Sleep well, man. Hey, keep looking into the Game Pass, Bobby, because as soon as the version's right, we can start playing. It was good fun when it was 3 of us. It's all right with 2, don't get me wrong, but with 3, it felt like it was more like a proper session, you know. It felt like a proper gaming time. With 2, it just felt like we were trying to repeat the same stuff until we got through it. Take more than a week to catch up. Right, okay. Well, we'll let it catch up, and I just turn off the updates next time so that I don't update until yours is ready. I'm sure I can do that. Grandidius, we started playing Remnant 2, and we got 1 game in. So the first time we tried to do it, we couldn't match up my Epic game friends to my Steam friends to connect with Bobby, who was on Epic and I was on Steam. So he refunded Remnant 2, got it on Game Pass instead. We managed to get a whole night in of playing perfectly fine, and the very next day my Steam version did an update, but Game Pass didn't do an update, and therefore we were on different versions, so we couldn't play again. It is chaotic, all because we want to play the same game together. Honestly, I don't understand how devs feel okay doing this sort of thing, you know, knowing that they've got crossplay but releasing versions on different days. Oh, what? Crazy. Yes, I've seen the finals. The finals looked really good, and I was really interested in it up until they started to update it and break things. So they updated when they went live with it, and they completely killed movement. Like, it took them like 3 or 4 days, and then they were like, oh, by the way, we realized that we've inadvertently slowed light and medium down. I thought, how have you not tested this? Surely you could tell that you'd slowed them down. Everyone that was playing could tell. So I kind of fell out with it immediately after that. But the game is great. I really like it. It's good fun. Well worth playing.
I've ever seen.
Well worth playing.
Put some coffee on. It'll warm you
Oh, we
up.
lost our goatee. Are you looking for a new shooter game, are you? Or are you just always keeping your eye out on what's about?
Coffee's on.
Great, thanks. I'll need it if I'm gonna finish this by tomorrow.
Mortal Kombat 1? Is that what MK is? You're gonna 100% Yakuza. That's gonna take you a while. Isn't that like a 100-hour game?
Oh, hey,
Oh.
I just finished those cover mock-ups.
there's a
They're on your
thermos
desk.
there.
Tell me what you think.
No kidding. I didn't think you'd get them done this quickly.
On occasion, I
That's
can
Yakuza
perform
0.
all sorts
Ah,
of
okay.
miracles, my
Yakuza
dear.
3 doesn't take that long.
Oh,
Then.
really?
Well, you seem to think so last night.
Is that on Steam? So I don't. Have you seen my trophy list on here? Not that one. There's my trophy statistics. I have 89 platinums within this game. Is probably, yeah. I used to do a lot. God of War Ragnarok, The Wanderer, Star Wars Fallen Order. This is a VR game. Paw Patrol. Box VR, that's really close. I should do that one day. Strain, Control. Control is a really good game. I think you've played it though. Yeah, I used to do quite a few. You see where I get into like the habit of doing them. So I did all the Spyros actually. That was cool. Spyro 1 there, further down. But Realm Royale, Neverwinter. That was a big one. This is odd because when you look at the platinum, it's ultra rare. 0.1% of players have got it. Yeah, I did some good games. Spyro 2. There should be Spyro 1 there. Yeah, Spyro 1. Hellblade. Borderlands. So I did a few. I liked trophy hunting. I only just started this one and I'm already working my way through the collections. I've got 10 out of 106 manuscripts, 13 out of 100 copies. I'm going for it. Can pyramids knocked over? I didn't know that was a thing. I don't think I'll get 100% in this game though. I don't want to replay games anymore. Examine cover mock-ups. Are they in here? They are in here. Turn to sender. What I can't forget. Alex Casey, the things that I want, the Fool of Casey. And then over here we've got the manuscript. Nice, that's another one.
These look really good.
Oh, sure, until Barry gets his hands on them. Which, by the way, will happen over my dead body. The last time was the last time. Oh, and speaking of Barry, he called. Alan! Alan, please check the fuse box.
I'm right here. I'm on it, honey.
Please hurry.
Honey, it's a power outage. I've got the flashlight.
Okay.
I've got the flashlight.
You okay?
I'm sorry. It just really spooked me.
Don't worry. We'll just break out the candles.
I know it's stupid, but it's just... especially when I'm not prepared for it, you know? It gets to me.
She's scared of the dark.
Love you.
Tell me a story, writer.
Okay. I used to have these nightmares when I was a kid. The dark really spooked me, too. When it got really bad, my mom gave me this old light switch.
Do you remember LeBone?
The clicker, huh?
Yeah. If I ever got scared of the dark, I could just flip the switch and a magic light would scare the monsters away.
Oh, sure.
Here it is.
Alan.
Maybe it'll help you
He's
Yeah,
streaming
nice
in
story,
Finnish,
writer
I think
boy.
now though.
You made that up right now, didn't you?
No.
We had a little chat on Discord, like
Seriously.
just a couple of messages.
I love you.
He just pretty much
Even
said he
if
was
you are
back.
a liar. Thanks for this.
Which it's kind of a double-edged sword, right? And people are like, "Hey, I'm back." You're like, "Okay, well, I never went anywhere."
How do you feel, Mr. Wake? Any nausea, disorientation, anything like that? Mr. Wake, how are you feeling?
I'm okay. My head's fine. I had to lie about my headache and memory loss. He'd send me to a hospital for tests. I couldn't leave without Alice.
Very well. I don't think you have a concussion, but you've obviously been through.
You got any
quite a
events you
shock.
plan on going
You
to
should
this
take it
year?
easy for a couple of days.
Thanks.
Well
Like
then,
Twitch
Mr.
or
Wake,
gaming
we're done
events?
here. If the pain gets any worse or you experience any other symptoms, you should come see me. I'll
What
let you get on
adventure?
with it then.
What?
Sarah,
No.
Sheriff Breaker, is
Just saying,
waiting
have
for
you got any
She's very
events
good at her job.
that you want to go
Sure
to
she
this
can
year?
locate your wife in no time.
Like,
Doc Nelson was the image of a small-town doctor.
I don't
Sheriff
know.
Breaker had called him to the station to take a
not
look
Twitch
at the cut in
kind,
my
I
head.
guess, but like E3 and all that kind of stuff. Are you going to any of them? I kind of would like to. Maybe take my son. But I don't want to go to one that other people aren't going.
I believe you'll find the sheriff in her office. Just
I'm
go
sorry you
down
had to
the
cut your
corridor.
morning fishing short for this, Doc.
Oh, she's a beauty, ain't she? Not the biggest I
Blackpool's
ever
Play
caught,
Expo in
if you can
October.
believe that coming from an old fisherman like me, but she's right up there.
I don't want to go to
Now,
Blackpool.
she's a largemouth bass, which is what you're
Miles
after if
away.
for a lure. Now, if you want either trout or salmon, on the other hand, then it's fly fishing for you. You're good to go, Mr. Wake. Sarah's probably waiting for a chance to talk to you.
How are you getting to Blackpool? You gonna drive up there? Drive, yeah. Suppose that's the best way to go. What was it, 4 hours from where you are?
The sheriff wanted to see you in her office.
It's about 5.5 for me.
Thank you for testing the lights, Miss Weaver. Everything seems to be fine.
We've seen this man. Knack for winning contests.
I'll be sure to take care of it, Miss Weaver.
Richard Bow, Bruce Dansky, and Jacob Miller. Camping trip. Overdue. What does this appear? I think we're gonna need to do something with this.
Mr. Wake, the sheriff is waiting for you in her office down the corridor. That
no
was
problem.
Cynthia Weaver. I guess you can call her the town eccentric. She used to be the editor of the local newspaper, but she's focused on...
There it is. I knew there'd be something for us to grab, and a manuscript. Is Chico with you?
Yeah, it's Mulligan here. I'm at Stucky's gas station with Thornton. There's no
What's with
sign
the new
of
job then? Is that... I didn't know you'd moved
This is Thornton.
to a new job.
We've located the brake float. It's here.
You were... Was it not like in the same business?
Driving it at the rehearsals today. Over. Oh, give me that. Mulligan here. Looks like
Have you moved entirely?
the garage. Over. Okay, roger that, guys. Keep looking for Stucky. Jane's out.
Moved branches a couple of years. Yeah.
The sheriff wants to see you in her office, Mr. Wake.
A new company entirely. Whoa, congratulations. Is it close to home? You got to travel far? You'll be fine, man. You'll be fine. You'll settle in perfectly fine. I have no doubt about it. 20 minutes, that's cool. That's cool. That was me last year in March. And I had worries because I'd been at the same place for 6.5 years. New career in a new industry. What is it you're doing? Do you want to talk about it at all? Do you want to describe it, or are you keeping it under covers? I went from like customer facing to internal, and it's weird, very weird. And I went from like a 15 to 18 man business, like there was no more than 18 men across the two businesses that were under one umbrella, to over 1,000 people at the business I'm at now. On an assembly line for a sports car company. Wow, that's pretty cool. How did you get into that? That's so niche. That's gonna be well cool. You're gonna have so
Come
much
in,
fun
Mr.
with that.
Wake. Your phone's on the desk. The battery was dead. It's charged now.
Ah, cheers, mate.
Have you started looking for my wife yet?
Chill
My
up.
men are already on it. Now, can you tell me what happened?
I'm not sure. I can't remember.
That's cool.
We were arguing. I walked out of the cabin.
The cabin on Cauldron Lake? How did you end up at Stucky's gas station?
I wanted to tell her what had happened last night, but I couldn't. She'd lock me up.
You gotta be excited.
Excuse me. I need to take this. Hello?
Alan, please help me.
Alice?
Stop talking to the law. You'll do exactly what I say if you ever want to see your wife again.
Who is this?
Go to the back lot. There's a hole in the fence on the left. Look inside the junker. I left a little something there to convince you we're all on the same page here. After you ditch the cops, you're gonna meet me in Elderwood National Park. There's a spot called Lover's Peak. Midnight. Don't do nothing stupid, pal. We're watching you.
I need some fresh air. Can I go out? In the back, maybe?
Of course, Mr. Wake. I understand. You can get there through the cells. Deputy Grant can show you the way.
I'm sorry. All of this, it's just a lot to take in.
Take your time, Mr. Wake. I understand. Can I ask you what the call was about, Mr. Wake?
It's personal.
Well, we are looking for your wife, and I'm going to need your cooperation if I'm going to help you.
I need a moment, after I get some fresh air.
Okay. You can find me here. We'll talk when you feel up to it.
Okay. You're still on cloud 9. Congratulations, dude. Well done. Well
Mr. Wake, can I help you with anything?
I need to get some air. The sheriff said I could go out back.
Of course, Mr. Wake. You can get there through the cell corridor. Just don't mind Walter in there. He's one of our regulars.
I thought he quit drinking for good.
Oh, no such luck. He went on a bender and beat Danny pretty badly.
Hey, can
He
you
started
turn the
shouting
light?
like that the
The
moment he
light's
woke up.
on! The deputies, they don't understand. They won't. Thank you, man, thank you. Hey, you're alright. You're a good guy. Don't let anybody tell you different. You know, I shouldn't even be in here. The cops, they got it. Oh,
Maybe like
see,
end of February or
sure,
something like that.
I
We
beat
can
him up, but I
arrange a
wasn't
weekend
drunk.
or something.
I mean, I wasn't drunk.
Like a Saturday, I can come and visit.
I only
Coming
got
up with the
drunk
kids or something. I don't know. It'd be good to see
Okay,
you.
listen. You gotta listen carefully now. Here's the kicker.
Gives you a month to get yourself settled and stuff.
Danny.
I'd like that.
No, sir.
Or if you're down this way, I don't know whether you're ever down near,
Who it really was?
you know where I am.
Tell you who it really was.
Welcome to
was a
swing
goddamn
by.
space
I don't
alien.
know. No one ever comes down this
I
way.
don't sound like some
But yeah, I'm happy to
drunk
come on
would
up at
say,
some
but
point and see how it's
believe
going.
me, I wasn't drunk.
Will you be working 9 to 5 Monday to Friday? Is that the standard? I gotta book some leave actually. No.
Yeah, well, I don't hear we're on your feet.
2 week shift. Oh, okay. So maybe
The
I
early
could just
morning
take a
light
day
hurt
off.
my eyes
come
and
up
made my
during
head
the
ache.
week.
The man on the phone had said, go through the fence on the left.
That could be a plan. Maybe we're on something here.
Well, folks, it's been another long night, and it's about time for me to sign off for a while. God knows
One is
I need my
5:15. And
Just
two is
one more
11
item
to
before I
11.
go. It's been a busy night for the sheriff's department. We've had a few broken
Okay.
windows, even a report of shots fired on Main Street.
Okay, well, you get yourself settled, and then once you're settled, we'll work something out. I won't do it until you're settled. I know what it's like starting a new job. You work the whole week, and then the weekend you're like, whoa, what just happened? And it takes 2 or 3 weeks, and then you start kind of finding your feet. Are you still going to be streaming while you're working? Is that the plan? I guess like week 1 sounds good because you can get home, have some food, have a quick nap. I don't know. You're gonna have to.
The caller had told me to
work
find a
out
hole in the fence behind the
how that's
police
gonna
station.
work.
There was something for me in an abandoned car.
3-month hiatus. You gonna do a rebrand? like a reschedule and rebrand type thing, or are you just gonna? Right, yeah, fair man, fair. Hey, maybe on the week ones, we can get some gaming in. I don't know. Yeah, I won't. Look at me throwing things out. I'd like to play some more games with you, to be honest, but I know that normally you go to bed when I'm on. Like, it's rare that you're up, other than weekends, right? So we don't ever get to play, and I feel like I can't ask people sometimes. I know I can ask, but like I don't want people to feel like they should play if they can't. It'd be nice to get some Fortnite or Apex or whatever, or like some kind of fun random shit, whatever. But yeah, once you get settled and we can fit it in, that'd be cool. I'd like it. I've been enjoying playing with people recently. This must be where I've got to go. How do I, Yeah. Of course. I look forward to hearing how it goes, because it's such a niche job.
Alice's driver's license had been placed on the front seat. The caller meant business.
Barry?
Ow! Ow! Thank God! Where the hell have you been?
It's well niche.
I've been trying to reach you for a week. You and Alice. I've been worried.
Like, mine's weird as well, though, right?
I'm here.
You know what I do now?
Barry, listen to me. I'm at the sheriff's station. Come and get me. I can't
I
talk
support
now.
and build the database for the
to get the
pensions
sheriff to let me go.
regulator.
I needed to get to Elderwood
Like, how
National
weird
Park
is
to
that,
meet
right?
Alice's kidnappers.
Yeah. Crazy, isn't it? It's not well, it's me, but it's odd because it's not like I can't see people's pensions. We regulate the schemes themselves, so they do their returns and stuff like that, and we regulate to see if, you know, scheme A has put all the money they say they're going to put into a fund, if they are investing it in the right places that are safe for the amount that they've said they're going to percentage the increase for, things like that. You know, whether they've used the money that they have put aside for pensions, maybe they've used it to pay off a fine for something else, so they don't have the pension money anymore. Like, there's two sides to the business. There's the auto-enrollment team, which are like, you're a business and have you automatically, you know, have you followed the auto-enrollment scheme for all of your employees and offered them the right to, like, not be in and things like that. But I'm on the levy side, which is like the, have you done everything that you should be doing properly side, rather than the auto-enrollment.
Marvelous, Sarah. I just wanted to settle all the damage the Anderson brothers might have inadvertently caused on their recent and regrettable.
Are you feeling any better, Mr. Wake?
I'd like to leave.
I like it.
Am I free to go?
Well, we still need to talk about...
Am I under arrest?
No, of course not. But I need to know where you'll be staying so I can get in touch with you.
I'd avoid the motel. The Majestic is known for its roaches. The cabins at Elderwood are pretty nice, though.
That sounds perfect.
I'm Dr. Emil Hartman. I'd like to invite you to stay at Cauldron Lake Lodge.
Did you talk to my wife?
I had the pleasure of discussing your situation with her on several occasions.
Did you set something up with her?
I invited her here. My clinic is a place where...
Oh, hey! Oh, my! Take it easy.
Hey, nobody move! Get your hands off of my client!
Who are you?
I'm Barry Wheeler, his agent. If you have business with Mr. Wake, you talk to me. You yokels won't know what hit you once I sick my lawyers on your asses.
No harm done, Sarah. I'm all right. I don't want to press charges. Mr. Wake, my offer still stands.
Get me out of here.
How long you got left of your job? Are you
What the hell
working your
was
time
that
at the
about,
moment?
Al? We don't need a replay of that thing with the paparazzi. I thought they were gonna lock you up.
I had like a 2-month notice when I left
I
mine.
had to talk to someone. I told Barry everything. He thought I was certifiable.
It was horrible.
But when he heard about the manuscript, I had him. The fact that I'd written something, even if I couldn't remember
3
it,
months,
was enough for
maybe?
him.
I don't
He
know.
smelled money.
A month or 3 months.
And he believed that Alice had been
whatever
kidnapped.
it was.
Anything beyond that was another story. I had a midnight appointment with the kidnapper in a place called
Next
Lover's
Wednesday.
Peak, somewhere
Nice.
in Elderwood National Park. The plan was to rent a cabin.
I don't like it, Al. I don't like any of it. It's not good. In fact, it's the absolute opposite of good.
You got a little bit of time between.
Barry, you found him.
Hi, Rose.
Oh, wow. I was just thinking about you, too.
Great.
I was just bringing Rusty some coffee. He's on the balcony, looking after Max. Poor thing. I really need to go. Great to see you again, Mr. Wake. Later.
You got to get new clothes and stuff, or do they have like a uniform?
Who's Max?
That was a weird thing for me. Like, I had to go into the office. I hadn't had an office for like 3 years. Knowing that I had to go into the office once a week. I was like, shit, I got to get some clothes.
This is not her fault. She's a very nice girl.
I upgraded
and,
my clothing
more importantly, a
purchases
fan.
from Primark to Superdry. You provide them for yourself. Fair enough. Fair enough. But I tell you what, man. I have grown it to love Superdry clothing. Our stuff is some of the best.
Seriously, Al, what you were saying in the car, just listen to yourself.
So do you get like perks at the job?
What, you shot a guy?
Or do you not know
and
yet?
his body just disappeared? When was the last time you slept? What, are you high?
Don't know.
Have you been
It's
drinking?
exciting.
No! Look, Barry, I'm missing a week, and someone's got Alice.
Do you
and everything's
understand
just...
what it sounds like when you say stuff like that? Don't get me wrong, it's a good story, could be a bestseller. But when you start confusing fiction with reality, you're buying yourself a ticket to the funny farm.
All right, wait here.
What's that out there? I heard that noise and was like, what? It was making such a weird
Easy there,
sound.
boy. I'm almost done.
Hey, Rusty, right? You rent cabins.
Oh, Mr. Wake. I'd shake your hand, but mine are kind of full here. Actually, I'm sorry about this. Would you mind grabbing the registration form from the desk? It's just across from Bucktooth Charlie.
Okay, sure. What happened?
Seriously, Al, you can't just go and meet a kidnapper. Those situations always end up in disaster. You gotta talk to the cops.
She's
Take
my
the
wife,
form to
and it's
Rusty.
my call. Can we talk about this later?
No, this whole thing... Listen, you hit your head.
I think this is the form you wanted.
And here are the keys. Okay, you're all set, Mr. Wake. Glad to have you staying here.
Thanks. Can you tell me how to get to Lover's Peak?
Oh, sure. It's at the end of the nature trail. Just follow the paths.
I'd love to stay somewhere like
It's
this.
an easy walk. Nice
It'd be
spot,
such a
too.
nice getaway. You know, like wooden cabins, nothing but nature all around.
It's right below that.
Nice little lake running through the
Don't
town.
joke on me. Freak me out? It's working. Ha ha! Let's have a laugh on Barry. Well, you had me going there real funny, Al. You can quit it now. Look, Al, you're asking me to believe that you shot a dude who went poof into thin air, a guy who was bulletproof until you pointed a flashlight at him. You hear that from people who end up spending time in padded rooms, strapped to their beds, wearing white shirts with too long tangled up sleeves, and eating a healthy diet of pills. Al, you make cruel jokes about people who believe that kind of stuff. You're the skeptic. You gave me an
Yeah,
hour-long lecture on homeopathy last month. What was it? If there's no
Homeopathy.
proof, it's pure bullshit. Period.
Guess the laugh's on me then.
Al, come on. I mean, okay. Okay,
Hey,
maybe something
there's so
weird
much
happened to you,
conversation in this
okay?
game. So
thanks for the
much
heartfelt vote of
conversation.
confidence.
All I'm saying is you gotta throw
There's
me
no
a
way
bone
people
here,
finish this game in
bestseller.
11 hours.
What would you think
I've
if
been
it was
going
me?
for
There's no way you should be going out
2
at night
hours,
with a gun.
and I'm
No one asked you to
episode
come
1
here, Barry.
completed.
Either
That's
work
it.
with me on this or go straight
There's
back
like
to New
one
York.
chapter
Your choice.
in 2 hours.
Uh-huh.
I don't know how long the game is, but if it carries on being full of conversations and video pieces like this, there's no way that it's gonna be a 10-hour game. Not a hope in hell. Where am I supposed to be going anyway? Out this door? Yeah, out this door. It's all just cutscenes and conversations.
Crazy talk, Al. Al. Al? We should go to the sheriff or call the FBI.
Damn it, Barry, they'll kill her. This is not a goddamn
Yeah, that's it.
debate.
Throw the lamp on the floor.
I'm going to Lover's Peak. He said to come alone.
Okay then. I understand. But you're my best friend and I'm worried that you're not right in the head. Tell me what to do to help and I'll do it.
You stay here, and if I'm not back by morning, call the cavalry.
Achoo! Achoo! Just be careful with the natives, Al. These yokels are dangerous. Everybody hates
Yokels.
a tourist, or it'll be Deliverance all over again.
Right. Think. Any scripts? No. This.
It's true.
We
what
got
they
a few
say about the
things.
fall and the sudden stop at the end.
I'm gonna read these and then I'm gonna get shut
Snow,
down.
The lurid chain
So
of
that's the
scenes
plan
that
here.
had led me here kept playing in my head.
I don't know what I'm gonna be playing tomorrow. If Bobby gets his
movie.
remnant working, then
memory
it'll
of
be
my
remnant.
corpse.
If not, maybe I'll
Alone
carry
in
on
my
with
own
this.
wake,
I'm kind of
thinking
enjoying this.
metaphors again. The femme fatale was gone. Only a sour taste remained of the kiss that killed me. This was a late goodbye. 13 years after I'd gotten my revenge, it had finally caught up with me. It had been a long time to bear the pain. My blood painted the snow red. A gruesome slushy dissolved all the scattered painkillers and leisurely dripped down to the sewer, mingling with the bile of the city, becoming one with it. I can see them now, my wife and my baby. Honey, I'm home.
In spite of its human mask, to describe the dark presence as intelligent would have implied human qualities on something decidedly inhuman. Nonetheless, it found the one spot in the diner that was dark enough. Some light spilled into the corridor, ravaging it. But it took the pain. Horrible as it was, the writer would soon fix that. He would be coming to the one place where it still had power. The kidnapper fired his gun one last time, and the shadow vanished into the darkness it had come from. See? Nothing to it, Wake. The thought of Alice in his hands was revolting. We stood on the wooden platform of Lover's Peak, the waterfall on the mountain behind us, the lights of the radio mast blinking red in the heights above. I fought with the urge to take a swing, force myself to speak. Let's cut the act now. Where's my wife?
A good question. Where is my wife? Yeah, good night, Grandudius. I am off in literally 2 minutes.
Alice looked through the viewfinder.
So I will be going to sleep as well.
Cauldron Lake was breathtaking.
Have a nice weekend, buddy.
Something caught her eye.
I will speak to you
figure
real
standing in
soon.
the shadows behind the cabin, like a
I'm well
thin
done on the
woman
new
in a
job.
black dress. She lowered the camera and
I'm
looked
going to be
again.
happy about. Look forward to it in the new year.
Just a collection of bushes that looked vaguely human-shaped. She shook her head and laughed.
Okay.
Bless you.
Yes. Stick. Got 5 already. What do we get? Oh, bye. Progress. No progress. You folder. Oh my goodness. Look at it all. Right. Cool. Alright. We are done. Time to get shut down. They're still trying to turn sonar on. That's crazy. Can't believe that Logitech Steel Series is broken that much. I'm off. Been a lovely night. Take care of yourselves, people. Stay safe, stay warm, and I will be back tomorrow with some more fun.